Hello friends, Sam McGrath doing TCGs yet again. Here we are with Flesh and Blood, part the Mistveil. Doing another case. Just having a good old time. Opening some darn purty cards. No way. I feel like I'm saying it every set. They've got to be doing it to us on purpose at this point. Just making every single set look that much better. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. Like, they should be, I would say they should be ashamed of themselves, but it's like, you know, well done. You must get up very early in the morning, all that stuff. Like, legit impressed with the nonsense they've got going on. They do such a great job. What doesn't do a great job is my camera at focusing. So we'll see if we can get it to focus more better here shortly. With all that in mind though, let's crack this seal. This fancy Flesh and Blood logoed plastic wrap and dig into a box. So far, only blue. Look at that pack. Look at that pack art. Goodness gracious me. What are we to do with these people providing such incredible artistry in this game? I just don't know. That was not a great first pack for this particular box or case. It's a disaster, isn't it? That last one, we got those two extended art, two copies of the same card with the extended art foil that were nifty, shiny special hits that I didn't know even existed. So that was exciting to see. What other surprises do we have coming in this case? Do we have more surprises, or are we just going to end up with more of the same? Who knows? Alright, we're going to put the rares here until... We'll put the foils here, too, until we have a reason not to. I don't like having all that empty space, is all I'm saying. Alright, we got rare foil there now. That can be there. The rares can move down. Once we get a majestic, we can get moving things around different places. We've got a plan. We've got a plan. Blanche. Bonds. Ooh, there we go. We've seen at least one of these in foil already, but our first majestic foil popping in is Visit Goldmane. Not bad. That's got the potential to be a really tough card with the controlling gold tokens, giving might tokens, not even having to spend the gold tokens, but just having them is enough to get it going. That's pretty awesome. I like the way they have designed a bunch of cards in that manner in this set, especially those expansion slot cards, but a lot of the new cards seem to be fiddling with mechanics like that. I like it a lot. You know, sometimes I think about how I should add music to this whole thing. One of these days, maybe I will. So this is interesting, though, as we keep on opening this box. The only majestic we have is a rainbow foil majestic. This box is not exactly off to an auspicious start. There's a rare foil I don't know what this box is doing. A whole lot of nothing. Tenet. Bonds of Attraction. Like, we're almost halfway through this box with no non-foil Majestic at all. I am perplexed, to say the least. That pack gave me some hardship opening it. Rabbit hole. Alright, there's another foil Majestic. That's fun, at least. Rowdy Locals. Defended by an action card. Oh, I've seen this. Gets +2. When this hits a hero, discard a card. If you do, they discard a card. Yeah, I've seen that one. That's kind of fun. So that's kind of funny. 2 foil Majestics so far at the halfway point, and nothing else. 2 pretty cool Majestics, though. At least there's that. Desires of the Flesh. Yeah, we are. That's another thing. Several cases in at this point. I've not seen a Marvel or a Fabled yet. We've seen a couple of cold foil legendaries, though. So we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Let's see if... Though that last box, it did have the 2 extended art rainbow foil. Oh, why can't I remember the name of that card? Levels of Enlightenment, which is a gorgeous card to start with, but the foil on it is just silly. For one, it's just great looking. So we got those, which kind of makes up for the lack, I would say, of we got a rainbow foil legendary. I'd say those made up for the lack of a cold foil, at least in part. Maybe not completely, but it was a good box for foil. Hey, there is our first. This is wild. We are past the halfway point. This is our first non-foil Majestic. But it is Zen, who looks pretty cool too. I will admit that the hero design on all 3 of these guys keeps me from being able to open the pack correctly. And this one is now difficult. Okay, got it. All 3 heroes, especially the adult versions, look particularly excellent. Oh. Well, okay. There's a cold foil legendary right there. The Mystic Illusionist Feats Meridian Pathway. 3 chi. You may play auras this turn as though they were instants. Not just one, all of them. Whenever you pitch a chi, you may have this get ward 3 until end of turn. Well, that is fascinating. Ward 3 is a little scary. I don't know about that. I guess it doesn't block normally, so maybe that's the emergency. Like the emergency option. But hey, cold foil legendary in box 1. Maybe this is finally like the monster case that I've been looking for. Like, I've had 3 decent cases before this. Maybe this is just the go ham case. Though the box itself is still a little wild. We've got a cold foil legendary, 2 rainbow foil Majestics, and 1 non-foil Majestic. And that is it. There's a Majestic. Another manifestation of Miragai. Still intrigued to see what they have planned with that, considering Miragai is one of the dragons. Like, what's actually going to be the lorical stuff for that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure lorical is a word. Don't look it up. Shifting Winds of Mystic Beast. I can't remember if I had, oh snap, a copy of that in foil yet. But here we get Shadow Realm Horror again. We got that maybe in the first or second case. But that's another expansion slot Majestic for us. We're down to the last couple packs and we're quickly catching up. We got up to 3 Majestics. We got 3 foil Majestics too. There's Majestic number 4 with Maul. I don't know if I've choose one or both. Target with one or less. Oh, I haven't seen this. That's still pretty nice with more synergy for the Crouching Tigers. Maybe even the Hidden Dragons. I don't know. I guess we were talking about Mirror Guy. That could be kind of a hidden dragon, I suppose. Hey. I'll be here all week, folks. Blanche. Well, there is another. Man, we're just saving Majestics for the end. Sacred Art. Undercurrent Desires. Which, of course, cheese. If you played another blue card this turn, choose 3. Otherwise, choose 1. Create Fang, Strike, and Slither in your hand. Banish up to 2 cards in opposing hero's graveyard. Transcend. Sweet. So who is that? Mystic Assassin. That makes sense. Based on the kind of seductive stuff that seems to be the assassin thing in particular for the set. This card has the potential to be fascinating. Like, it's just going to be brutal in the right situations. Like, you've got to use at least 1 chi card to do this, but that could be really dirty. We shall see. Last pack magic, box 1. I think we caught back up to average. I don't even think we need any magic at this point. Tide Chakra. Emissary of Tides. Yeah, no magic there. That's okay, though. That was a pretty solid catch-up box, I've got to say. Let's get into box 2. Box 1 ended up being not at all a disappointment, as much as it tried to convince us on the front end that it was going to be. Seeing a bunch of blue again. That's okay. At some point, I'm going to have to stop making this joke. Y'all can tell me that. It's okay. I'll ignore you, but you can tell me that. Inducement. Because I've already said I was going to stop making the joke, and I haven't. So, you have now learned that I am full of it. Oh, I see something. Oh, I got spoiled. Oh. Wow, this case, as predicted, is certainly looking like it might be the fiery one. Holy cow, this marvel is gorgeous. Sacred Art Immortal Lunar Shrine. So this is the Illusionist. It is a legendary 1 per deck. If you've played another blue card this turn, choose 3, otherwise choose 1. Create 2 Spectral Shields. Put a +1 counter on each aura with ward you control. Transcend. And that's cold foil. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Whew. That is fire. That's spectacular. That's probably my favorite card I've pulled so far. Favorite card pulled so far. Emissary of Tides. Oh, that marble. I've seen pictures of the marbles from this set. They do not do it justice to actually having it in front of you. That card looks incredible. I was hoping it was one of the heroes, but I will take that. My word. I could see borderless. That's what I accidentally spoiled myself. I flipped the cards too hard over and I was like, oh no, I see color all the way to the edge. Oh god. What is it gonna be? So I knew it was something delightful. I just wasn't quite sure what. Rabbit hide. I'm not mad at it. That said, so we got that. Have we gotten any Majestics yet again in this box? I don't think so. That's actually really funny. Levels of Enlightenment. Not foil and not the Super Extendo foil, but that gets us our first Majestic right on cue. Fox was like, you asked, we'll take care of you. Golly. I'm going to be staring at that for a hot minute. That is a ridiculously good looking card. Like, it would be good art on its own, but then the foiling on it really just adds another dimension. It is ridiculous. That is... Whew. I are happy with that. My first Marvel of the set. How's about that? Big Blue Sky. New. Or is she old? I don't know. I don't know nothing about her backstory yet. Gonna have to get on that. Okay. Restless Coalescence. That's a card I've been kind of intrigued by. The whole move any number of +1 counters from your auras onto it. I dig. Oh my gosh. I keep on glancing down and like crying because of how good that card looks. Hey, foil Restless Coalescence. That's a funny old world. So we get the regular and the foil right pretty close to back there. I always see the word regular though. Back when he was still learning, didn't have all his word sounds right. The youngling would say legular instead of regular. So that's still a running joke for us a lot of the time. We'll say legular. That won't be embarrassing to him at all in a few years. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Okay, some of these packs are opening real good, and some of them are not. I don't know how to feel about that. I do like that they have that super basic defensive reaction in here, the evasive leap. It's not Sink Below, it's not Fate Foreseen, you know, but it's cool. Especially for another Shadow Realm Horror. I think that's a play set of those now. That's pretty spicy. Happy to see that. See, we're getting what we need. Ooh, and we get another cold foil. A common, but getting that and the Marvel, I am pleased with that bonus. That is not a cold foil that had been noted yet. And here it is. Chakra. Ooh, Bonds of Agony. That's another pretty fun Majestic. That's a regular, yeah. Mind's Desire. Got them crouching tigers. You can get the 1/1 hidden dragon coming soon. Bank on it. Ooh, the foil version of our friend Cosmic Awakening. That's the second foil Majestic of this box, too. And for an interesting looking and interesting to me from a play perspective card. I dig. Prismatic Leyline. Oh, that's the fun one. The next red attack gets 1, next yellow attack gets 2, next blue attack gets 3. I like that a lot. Essence, Emissary, Wind, Water Heart. By your powers. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Venomous Bite. Well, so far, I would say with a Cold Foil Legendary and a Marvel, I was correct about this being the case. That was finally the home run, considering this is only the second box. Now, granted, the others could be completely dead. Who knows? But I would say it's already tough to imagine the sum of the parts here not being worthy. Alright. We didn't have any of the last pack magic there. That's an interesting thing I'm noticing. That last pack so far, I don't think has had anything at all. No last pack magic. They're like, nah, you can take that idea and shove it. So what do you do? It's all good. I'm causing all kinds of ruckus in my office over here. Bonds, etchings. Well, there is a Evo Short Circuit. Cold foil right off the bat, pack 1. That is, I don't think I'd seen this one at all yet. Deal 1 damage to any target. But that is a nice cold foil. We will take that. We will take a Majestic cold foil all day, every day. Especially, like I say, I haven't even seen the regular version of that yet. Getting some crazy weird hits here, huh? The things we're seeing a lot of versus the things we're not seeing at all is proving to be an interesting game with this set. Oh, here's a wild thing that I saw. Was one of the cold foil and a cold foil extended art. Ooh, there's our ley line. Cold foil extended art legendary that was printed without the foiling. That was a wild misprint. That would be interesting to pull. Like, I kind of hope to see that. It's like somebody said, there's got to be at least a sheet of cold foils out there. Like with some of them, you wouldn't even notice. I guess that's the funny part too, is with like the common ones. Like, what are you gonna notice on that to tell you that it is supposed to be a gold foil? I guess if it's out of spot, because the equipment should be there if it's in that next slot. But again, how do you convince somebody of that with okay, there's that Evo recall again. How do you convince somebody of that when, like, it's a common that, as opposed to something that there should only be the one version of and it's popping up in a different version? See, if you let me talk to myself long enough, I usually get around to something that makes sense, even though I pretty much never start there. Accidentally grabbed 2 packs. We'll just set one of them over there. Prep it for next action. It's on deck. Untamed. So we got a cold foil majestic, but not a whole lot out of this box yet. I thought that was, oh, though, that's the foil. I'd already pulled a play set of the regular. I don't think I had pulled any foil yet. That's cool to see. Our Stillwater Shrine foil. Rabbit. Essence. Harmony. Hermione? Tidejacker. Moonjacker. Another foil majestic. Rage Spectre. I know we've seen several Rage Spectres. I can't remember if we've seen a foil one or not. That's a fascinating card to me, that on your turn it's got Ward 6, which paired with the thing gives it a 6 attack. That's kind of yucky. There's a lot of stuff in this set that, like, there are ways around it, but they're really powerful too. I'll be fascinated to see how the meta irons out. I shall be fascinated indeed. Key Unleashed. Droplet and foil. It's good looking. That was a good looking card already. Like, as much as somebody's foot can be a good looking card. But in foil, we won't talk about that. In foil, I mean, so many things look better in foil anyway. So many things in this set in particular, like that Emissary of the Moon, look better in foil. But, like, it's wild that such a simple, basic, common card, A, has that level of art dumped into it already, and B, looks that good in foil. Another copy of Maul. Mind's Desire. So this is definitely, we got that cold foil majestic, so I'm not totally dogging it, but this is definitely a quieter box after the first two, which is fine. There's Tooth and Claw. That's another card I kind of find myself liking. But after a cold foil legendary and then a marvel, I mean, short of a Fabled or another marvel, there's not much that can really live up to that, right? Foil Tooth and Claw. Talking about the things that we are or aren't seeing a lot of. I think I've seen that's my second or third foil Tooth and Claw. Like, there's some majestics that I'm just seeing a lot, and then stuff that I'm not. I guess the stuff that I'm not, though, thinking about the expansion slot again. Hey, there's our gal Enigma. See? Huh? The expansion slot stuff, obviously, we're not going to see as much of because they're not. They're not in every pack. You know, there's only the one slot. Like, those are a little tricky. Aspect of Tiger Bodies. So I'm curious. We got that Evo shortcut in the first pack, I think. Pretty close to it, if not. I wonder if we'll see another cold foil this box. We're getting close to the end. Four packs left, looks like. Emissary of Tides. Another Shifting Winds. Y'all really can tell me to shut up. It's probably the right thing to do most of the time. Tiger Bite. Heart Desire. Claw Companion. Zen. Essence. Emissary. Wash Away. Last pack of box 3. Do we have a last pack magic breaking our trend? Do we have a surprise here before going into the final box? So, we do not. Which, as I said, is not surprising. It would have been more surprising if something were there. Last box, let's go. Last box of this case. Box 4. Do we get another something awesome? We did get a rare foil double trouble. So that's starting in the A direction. Emissary of the Wind. That's just a brilliant piece of art. I'm sorry. Harmony of the Hunt. So much cool stuff. This set is so pretty. I don't know what to tell you. Kind of like what I said earlier, Tales of Aria was always a gorgeous foil set. The art in it was pretty good anyway, but the foils were... This might finally be the one that is like, you know what? We're going to be the gorgeous foil set now. I also saw that there is a cold foil back there, and it is my 3rd Uphold tradition. Don't love that. Maybe we'll see another rainbow foil legendary. That would be neat. Because y'all love me and want me to be happy. So make it happen. Impulsive Desiree. Zen. So we've already got our cold foil. Have we not hit a Majestic again this box so far? I kind of lost track. On cue. Siren's Call. And I do like this Majestic, actually. That's one that I think could be a lot of fun. I just don't know if what class is really speaking to me. I just don't know. Haze. Keep on hoping to see a glint of gold peek around. Whoop, 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 whoop. Double trouble. Etchings. Ooh, Dense Blue Mist foil. There we go. I think we've already seen one of these as well. But I like this card. That's another one that feels like it could potentially be super potent in the right situation. We have gotten a lot of Majestic foils. I lost count, but I feel like we've had at least 2 a box up to this point. And at least 1 box had 3. So we're kind of rocking those, honestly. Been a really good box. Case. It's been a really good case. I don't think I can make any argument against that. Lots of good sealed and commoner stuff too. That fact-finding mission is another pretty good card. 2 for 6, block 2. But look at a face-down card in Arsenal or equipment slot. That's pretty nice. Like, give you that piece of information where you drop a partially open pack on the floor and have to injure yourself to reach down and get it. But sometimes that piece of information that you might find using a card like that could be critical. More information is always good when playing a game like this, is what I'm saying. Heirloom rabbit. See? Proof. Oh, hey, and a heart drive. That was a good pack. Proof. There is a non-extended foil Levels of Enlightenment, which is our second foil Majestic this box. But we also got Evo Heart Drive. That was a good pack. So yes, we now have visual 100% confirmation that there is an extended foil and a regular foil of that card. And while the regular foil is nifty, the extended foil is incredible. 3 visits. Incredible. Is that a word? Is that how Englishes work? No, it is not. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I'll be here all week. Yet again. Yeah, this case didn't stink. This case did not stink at all. Hey, there's another prismatic ley line. Possibly only the third one like stunk, but all of them were at least okay. This one is straight up legit. Oh goodness. Wash away. All right, 5 packs left. Do we have any more surprises? I mean, we've hit everything we should, quote unquote, hit. So it would truly be a surprise if we found any other just true silliness. Maybe a rainbow foil legendary. On cue. That's wild. Okay. So we got the cold foil of this in a previous pull. But there is a rainbow foil. This was the card that was supposed to be foil but wasn't. Mask of Recurring Nightmares. Well, that was a perfectly timed, pleasant final surprise. For this case. Right on cue, said Rainbow Foil Legendary, and there it twere. A+, no notes. And another Majestic, alright. The non-foil Undercurrent Desires, which almost, that one might actually, every now and then you run into a card that looks better non-foil. I think that one might. Ooh, okay. And we did have a little wee bit of last pack magic with a Majestic in the pack. Kindle. Well, I don't know what to tell you. So we got some cold foils, a couple of commons, my third upheld tradition, great. But a Evo Short Circuit, Rainbow Foil, Mask of Recurring Nightmares, a good run of, how many is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 total. So I think we got 3 twice and 2 twice. That's a good run of solid foils. Good run of the regulars, but obviously, I mean, the Meridian Pathway is pretty awesome, but this card is gorgeous. Like, I'm gonna test this theory, but I can't say enough just how incredible this card looks. Just outstanding. Well, this was fun yet again. I hope you had as much fun seeing me open this trash as I did opening it. It's not trash, I know. That one scared me. It's actually a fleck of the foiling that is supposed to be there. That's wild. I hope you enjoyed it half as much as I did. I really appreciate you being here. I hope I don't take your time for granted. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.